Hi, I'm Gillian, and today I have been tagged to do a tag. And although it was in the form of a blog, whenever it came to me, I've decided to do it as a video. I've been tagged by Sonya, whose blog is onceuponaglam.com. Yeah, onceuponaglam.com. And her Twitter name is also onceuponaglam. Thanks, Sonya. I really like this one, and I really thought you'd give good answers and everything. So I want to do this one too. So I'm going to read off my phone just the questions as I go along. The first question is, would you rather lose all of your mascaras, eyeliners and lip products, or lose all of your palettes and eyeshadows? And this is really, really difficult because I don't want to lose either. But if I had to choose, I would choose to lose my palettes and eyeshadows, because losing eyeliners and mascara would just be, I just couldn't. I think as much as you can do with eyeshadow, it doesn't look pulled together, it doesn't look right until you've got the eyeliner and mascara on, and I really need the eyeliner and the mascara to define my eyes. So I'm going to choose to pick to keep mascara, eyeliners and lip products, and say goodbye to palettes and eyeshadows. Second, would you rather chop off all your hair or never be able to cut it again? That's easy. I would never cut it again. My face is way too big for short hair, so I just could not pull off short hair. So yeah, never cut it again. And I know it'd be straggly and split ends and all. It already is all split ends at the minute. It's terrible. But yeah, no, never cut it again. If you had £500, would you spend this on clothes or makeup? Makeup every time. I hate clothes shopping. I rarely go clothes shopping. I don't think I've bought any new clothes in probably about 2 or 3 years. And the reason is that because I'm so big and heavy at the minute, it's just no fun. So makeup every time I get excited going shopping for makeup. Would you rather only use one eyeshadow colour or one lip colour for the rest of your life? I would have to say one lip colour, because you could probably pick something for your lips that would kind of go with anything, but eyeshadows, no, I need different colours of eyeshadows, so I pick one lip colour. Bright nails or nude nails all year round? I would do bright nails all year round. I tend not to kind of go with seasons, and I just wear what I want when I want. So I would go for bright nails because I like wearing a bright red nail, or like a bright hot pink, or like nearly fluorescent pink. So I go for bright. Would you rather never be able to use lip gloss or paint your nails again? I would not like it, but I would not paint my nails, and I would choose to keep lip gloss because it's just nice to have something on your lips. It makes them feel better and keeps them soft. Would you rather never be able... Oh no, sorry, I just did that one. Describe your perfect mascara. My perfect mascara would separate out lashes. So, you know, some of them with the little plastic spiky brush, kind of bunch them all together. It needs to separate out and add loads of length and be buildable, that you can keep rubbing it on there and get like nice length and nicely separated out. Have you found one? This is mascara I'm loving at the minute, but it's not perfect. This is MAC in Extreme Dimension 3D Black Lash. It is not perfect because my eyes tend to get really watery at times, and like some days I go to work and by lunchtime I've lost half the eyeshadow in this eye because it just waters uncontrollably. I can't help it. And this mascara isn't great for water, and if you cry, wild mess all down your face. So that's what's wrong with it. I do like the coverage, and I like it's nice and black and it's dark and everything, but it's not great when it gets wet. So I don't know if I find, and I've tried, I really like Dior mascaras, I like L'Oreal Telescopic, I like Benefit, they're real, but I wouldn't say I have found an absolute perfect one that does everything I want it to do. What is your ideal coverage foundation? I like kind of good coverage. I find that as I'm getting older, my skin's getting more spotty. I didn't really have many spots as a teenager, even through my 20s I didn't get that many, but now I just seem to have spots all around my chin all the time. So I like good coverage. I use MAC Studio Fix Fluid, and I used 2 different colours to get the shade that I want, and it's got a nice amount of coverage. It's, you know, buildable, you can sort of stipple on more if you need it. Favourite high street or drugstore beauty brand? I'm going to say Sleek Cosmetics, because it's probably the drugstore brand that I've got most stuff of, but it's really hard to get hold of, and I refuse to buy online because I like to stick my finger and stuff and see what it's like in real life before I buy it, and there's nowhere near me that does Sleek, and I'm just finding it really difficult to find it in shops. Favourite high-end beauty brand? I would say that, given the amount of stuff of it, it has to be MAC. I do like other ones as well. I've got a couple of bits of Illamasqua, I've got some bits of Dior, I like Benefit, but Urban Decay as well, I like Urban Decay, but I think it's got to be MAC for my favourite one. Is there any makeup you can leave the house without wearing? Yes, like I can go out of the house without wearing any makeup. I prefer not to. So I can go out without any of it, but I just don't feel as confident or as happy. I figure if you can do things to make yourself look and feel better, why not? What is your most cherished beauty product? This is a hard one, and I actually don't know the answer of it, because I don't think there's like one item or one thing that I think, oh yeah, this is my favourite thing, or this is my thing that I wouldn't be without. There's just, because it takes so many different things to make up your face or whatever, so I don't think I can pick one cherished beauty product. Sorry, that's not a very good answer. What type of skin do you have? My skin seems to change. I used to have really dry skin, and if ever I had real trouble, I didn't used to wear foundation because anything I put on seemed to make it just all dry and flaky. Then I started to wear liquid foundation, and then my skin kind of started to get oily, and so I was having to wear blot powder and stuff. It's settled down a bit now. It's not major oily. It's not really dry. Around my nose still would get pretty dry, so I need to extra moisturiser on my nose. So I don't know what skin type that is, but it's a little bit of everything at different times. Do you always use the same skin routine, or do you like switching it up? I'm not very good at this. I'm not probably very good at taking care of my skin. For the last few months, I've been using micellar water, I don't know if that's how you say it, to take my makeup off, and I just take it off with little cotton pads, and then I put on moisturiser at night time, and that's it. I get up in the morning and I put my makeup on. I don't even moisturise again in the morning. So in terms of my skin routine, that's a bit of a stretch to even call it that. My top 5 beauty gurus, I think this means like dead famous ones and stuff. My top 5 would be Sam and Nick Chapman. I'm counting as 2 different ones because they're 2 different people. Tiffany D, as in Makeup by Tiffany D. I love watching her. Sam Sherman, I think, is just really funny and very entertaining. And Leisha Exparkage. Those are the 5 that I would kind of watch more than anybody else. If you could only buy one makeup brand forever, what would you buy? It's got to be MAC, because the foundation and concealer and powder and everything that I use are from MAC, and I haven't found another foundation and powder and stuff like that I really, really like. So when I've tried to use other things, my face sort of breaks out a bit, so I'm going to stick with MAC. And then they have everything else. I like it. Like I can easily do a full face of only MAC, and I can't do that at the minute with any other brand. Which brand has your favourite packaging? I think it's probably going to be Dior. You know, they sometimes do the little things, and it looks like a little purse or like a miniature little handbag with this size, and it's got a few eyeshadows and just things in it, and it's really pretty. I think that is so cute. So I'm going to say that is my favourite packaging. Which do you apply first, concealer or foundation? Depends how much stuff I'm trying to cover. If I just have like kind of light blemishes and stuff, I'll probably just put the concealer on first and then put my foundation over it, and that's fine. If I've got like big mad red spots and stuff, I'll put the foundation on first and then the concealer on last, because I can't let the foundation move or let any of the cover the concealer. I need to conceal after just to keep it all hidden. Name a makeup crime you hate. Thing I hate is big orange line, like orange face painted on, and then big white neck. Just like having a really extreme line there. And I know I'm guilty of it myself sometimes of having a darker face than neck. And I think you don't notice sometimes whenever you're putting on your makeup, it looks okay. But it's whenever you get into the car or something in the natural light and I go, oh, face is darker. But I don't have like a real sharp line. I hate that. Quick fire questions. Blush or bronzer? Bronzer. Lip gloss or lipstick? Lip gloss. Foundation or concealer? Foundation. Brushes or sponges? Brushes. OPI or Essie? OPI. Lotion or body butter? Body butter. And that's all my answers. The 5 people I'm going to tag are, I've got them written down here. I'm going to tag Aisling. I tagged her before and she did a really nice video which I enjoyed watching a lot. So Aisling, her blogspot is called rosiesmiles.blogspot.co.uk. Tanya, whose blog is polkadotsandcupsoftea.blogspot.com. Elle, who tagged me to do one before, her site is thebeautyaisle.com. And Katie, whose blog is katieann.etc.blogspot.co.uk. And Alice, who is at anniewritesbeauty.blogspot.co.uk. I'll put all those names down below, and I'll also do a list of the questions as well. That's me. Thanks for watching. This has actually gone on a lot longer than I thought it would. Hopefully you've not got too bored and you've stayed with me. Well done if you made it to the end. That's all. Thanks. Bye.